Yo, what's up guys, this is 1of9 here from 1of9 TV, and I am bringing you a different game that I haven't played before on this channel, World of Tanks. You've seen me play World of Tanks Blitz, but now I have a better gaming laptop, so I'm going to be bringing you guys some World of Tanks content, potentially some more Thunder content as well. Before this video gets started, I want to apologize for a couple things. Firstly, it's been 1 year and 6 months since I've uploaded. Sorry about that to all 36 or maybe 37 of you who are subscribed to me. And also, I'm a bit under the weather today, so don't be too surprised if I sound a bit off during this entire recording. Now on to the subject of today's video. I'm playing my Tier 7 American heavy tank, the T29, which is pretty good in most situations, but if you get into a hold down position, oh my god, will it destroy everything in its path. Now, I'm playing this, it's a Tier 7 match. Pretty good matchup for this tank. There's a few tanks that could give me problems. One of these tanks is Tiger P on the enemy team, and they have an AMX 1375. The OI can also give me problems because OIs are just known for having absolutely insane armor. And the Tier 5s, they're not going to give me much else of a problem, so for the most part, I'm actually pretty well set up here. So as you can see, I'm on the highway map, and as most top tier heavy tanks would do, I am heading towards the town. And there you can see there, our first enemy tank spotted, a T25-2. Aim the shot, I'm gonna get him, and that shot just goes off to Narnia somewhere. No idea where it goes. Fully aimed, just decided it wasn't gonna hit the target. So I decided it's not worth it to try and snipe at a tank from a long way away. I might as well get myself into the town and be able to do as much damage to the enemy heavy tanks as possible. So I'm pushing down towards this corner of the map, following this M4A3E8 Easy 8. He is only a Tier 6 medium tank, but he's going to be quite useful in this fight. Keep pushing down, just keep following this road, wait until we get spot enemy targets, and then we will engage as needed. So far, so we haven't spotted anything. It's kind of weird, but then again, the OI and the Tiger P are not the fastest tanks, and the T29 is actually a pretty, for a heavy tank, it's actually pretty fast. So now I've made it down to the corner of the map with this Easy 8, and I'm going to push forward to this next skyscraper. So there we go, we spotted our first enemy targets, a Sherman Jumbo followed closely by an OI. I've actually played the most battles in World of Tanks in my Sherman Jumbo. I think I'm breaking 300 at this point. Unfortunately, I can't just sneak a shot in there. Maybe had I taken the chance, I would have gotten some damage out there, and he wouldn't have been as willing to push me later. But this SU-100Y box tank is just being an idiot. Like, he can't see that I'm there, keeps driving into me. Like, dude, are you being serious right now? I stay on this corner for a little bit more, see if I can get any shots, because I'm thinking, okay, this Sherman Jumbo is probably going to pop out again. And eventually, I decide to move on and drive into the building, because, as you can see, I can't drive. So now I'm pushing down this little bit of the road, and I'm attempting to see if I can maybe get some flanking shots into these guys if they push up to combat our box tank and our Easy 8. This Sherman Jumbo puts in a 105mm high explosive shell into me, and I respond by putting one right through his front. Relatively lucky shot. Now here's a Tiger P. Now if you know where to shoot a Tiger P, they're not that difficult to take down. See those little cheeks right there? They're only 80mm thick. So if you shoot them there, you're almost guaranteed to penetrate. Even Sherman Jumbo's pretty measly 76mm gun that I personally choose on it would go through that, and there go, hit a shot through the side of the OI where they're weakest, right above the tracks. Now I'm going to try and see if I can side scrape up on this corner to deal with this OI. Unfortunately, this corner was just not made for side scraping. I can see the OI is somewhat turning towards me, so I don't really want to fight him, so I'm like, okay, I'll go kill this Jagdpanzer IV. Unfortunately, I aim the shot relatively well, aim it for the center of the mass, and somehow it only goes into the one track, which is very unfortunate for me because that would have gotten me an extra kill. Now, okay, I'm going to focus up on this OI. The OIs, the Japanese super heavies in general, have the same weaknesses of the Tiger P. If you shoot the cheeks, that is where their weakest armor is. Now I'm on the reload, and I'm waiting to see if I can get this last shot into this OI. He's not pointing my direction, and there we go. There's my first kill of the game on a Tier 6 Japanese super heavy, which is a pretty good tank to take down. I'm on 1.5k damage right now, so it's being a pretty good game. Now I'm like, okay, this Tiger P is focusing on our box tank, the SU-100Y, and I decide to sneak up around him, and this Easy 8, what are you doing? Why? You saw I was coming around the corner. Why did you feel the need to put a shot into me? Now I know I'm going to reload before this Tiger P can get his gun around, so I put in the last shot and secure my second kill of the game. Now remember that T25-2 I shot at earlier? Yeah, that's him. Quick snapshot. Luckily I didn't take a shot from him. The only damages I've taken so far are that 30 from the Sherman Jumbo and the one shot from the Easy 8 on my team because he was a donkey and didn't bother to check to see where I was before he shot. One of the most important things about World of Tanks is to always pay attention to your minimap. As we can see here, we have basically lost the northern flank. And the only tanks there to defend our base are our Dicker Max and our Grilla against at least 3, potentially 4 enemy vehicles. So I have to go back and defend the base. Somebody started to cap. Our Dicker Max is a huge help and takes out the T-34S on the way back. On hard terrain, the T-29 can get up a decent lick of speed, so this Stridsvang M42 is about to go in on our Dicker Max, and I will admit that's a pretty damn lucky shot right there. Luckily for me, I take out the Stridsvang M42, and that is my 4th kill of the game on 2.3k damage. Now our Dicker Max is getting shot at by the M4. And I push up and I see if I can sneak a shot into him. Unfortunately, I can't. So I decide to push up to the next ridge and see if I can get a shot into him from there, which hopefully will work out because I'd rather not rush out into the open with a Leffe on the enemy team. If you know anything about the Leffe, it is quite an overpowered artillery piece. It has an insane reload, insane accuracy, and I think it has several hundred meter view range. Like, why does an artillery need that much view range? So the M4 is playing it very well here, I have to admit. He's hiding himself behind the building where we have to push out to come get him. Now, we've lost our Easy 8 in this time period. The guy somehow managed to lose the fight against an S35CA. Now, our artillery gets the reset off for us, but me and this Dicker Max, we aren't going to stop. We are going for this reset. Now, the M4 tries to sneak a shot into the Dicker Max, but he doesn't know that I'm coming around the corner, and the Dicker Max sneaks a shot into him, and then I finish him off when I come around the corner. Now I know that the artillery is about to be zeroing in on my position, and he is going to take me out. So I decide to hide behind this building. And at least until I'm not spotted. Then once I'm not spotted, I can push out. So the MX-1375 was spotted over there. My first thought is that he must have moved around the flank and is coming back to help. The S35CA unfortunately takes out our Grilla, and I tell the Dicker Max to wait up for me because I have the health, he doesn't. I have more armor, he doesn't. So in this situation, it is best for me to be the first guy to go around the corners because then I will take the hits and we will keep this Dicker Max in the game. Unfortunately, he doesn't listen, and this S35CA manages to, well, first bounces a shot from the Dicker Max, or the Dicker Max just missed. And then the S35CA unfortunately takes him out. Now I have a gun with over 200 millimeters of pen. Unfortunately, I hit the area where the gun is mounted, and that's the one area on the bathtub that actually has armor. So, as I re-aim carefully to make sure I don't hit that same spot again, I get myself my 6th kill of the game. At this point, I'm absolutely shitting myself because I know that the enemy artillery is probably going to hit me, so I keep moving to try and avoid the artillery shot. On hindsight, it probably would have been better to hide underneath the bridge for a few seconds. But now I'm thinking, like, okay, where is this enemy AMX-1375? He would have easily taken me out in this time. So, like, where is he? I'm trying to find out where he is. I asked the team here, what's the hit points of the 1375? Unfortunately, it seems like everybody's left the match, which it would have been useful to know that and know if anybody knew where he was, if he was AFK or anything, or like what he might be doing, how good of a player he was, but no, unfortunately, there was nobody there to give me this information. So I decided I'm going to sit around the base for a little bit because I know I'm never going to catch an AMX-1375 in a race, so I'm hoping that he'll come and try and cap, or he'll come and chase me down. As you can see, the AMX-1375 does not start capping, so I'm like, maybe I'll start heading towards the city. Maybe he decided to make a flank around there. I go that way, and then I realize, you know what? I'm a bit of an idiot. The first place you'll obviously check in any of these situations is where he was last spotted, because if he's AFK, that is an easy kill for you. So I start heading out that way, and he must not be spotted because I have 6th sense on this tank, so he's obviously not anywhere in this open field, because I know that the T29 has horrible camo rating, so he's gonna see me miles before I see him. Still not spotted. Still not spotted, which is good, because if I'm in an open field, the artillery is absolutely gonna destroy me. And nothing. Oh, there he is, and yes, at first I thought, oh, he flipped. Nope, he's just AFK. So, one shot into him. About to put my second shot into him. The artillery takes a shot at me very nearly. He may be firing armor piercing, that might be why he's not doing much splash damage. Doesn't come close with that one. I'm just trying to run away. Just try not to get spotted. I know about where the shots are coming from. I think they're coming from like I1, J1, that area. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna check that area out. I'm not driving up that way just to see if I can spot him, hoping I do. But I know that he's gonna spot me before I see him. So it's kind of an awkward situation because he has better camo and better view range than I do, and I don't have either of those. I'm just working my way up where I thought he would be spotted. And then I start looking at the time, and I'm like, okay, I really need to get a move on, otherwise we are just gonna lose this fight. So I'm gonna take a risk, I'm gonna go for it. If I don't get this cap, oh well, they're gonna win. If I do, then we win. So far, he just hasn't been spotted. No idea where he might be. Just gonna drive past that fancy tornado. It would be nice wargaming if you maybe spend a little bit more time on your gameplay rather than what's going on outside the map, but that's okay. It's okay. Nobody cares. Anyways, so still haven't spotted him, even though I could swear he was up in this location. I'm heading down that way towards their cap. Maybe I'll spot him. Don't see anything right now. We're only 3 minutes in, so if he starts capping right now, we're screwed. We've lost. I can't get back to the base in time. That's just how it is. I do know, however, that I can one-shot him even with armor piercing, so it doesn't matter that I didn't switch to high explosive, which in this situation I probably really should have, but I was under too much adrenaline at the time, so I didn't think to do that. So I decided to hide up next to this house, and yes, I get to the cap for him. Now, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now we will win by capping. Doesn't matter if he gets into our base or not. So here we are in a really awkward situation. I think the artillery is going to pop out from those bushes there and just shotgun me, and then we'll rip. And also, artillery, they can hit you from across the map. And I turn around, nope, going back to think where I think he's going to be, because eventually he's going to have to try and shoot me. Nothing happens for a while, just normal stressful minute of capping when you're in a 1v1, and then he tried to blind fire me, and I moved back a little bit to make sure I don't get splashed if he shoots there again. However, I think he must obviously be near our cap, because otherwise he would be able to hit me. And he fires another shot the other side of the building, but then nothing. He just does, for some reason, just refuses to fire at me. Like, why would you do that? Like, he had the advantage. He could have very well have killed me, or at least reset the cap. And once the cap's reset, we're in a draw. All that matters is that he ends up running away and I don't kill him. But now I'm just waiting for this last 20 seconds to run out and hoping he doesn't all of a sudden randomly relocate and just put one right through the roof of my turret. But no, seems that I've won this one. Yep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, capped. Now let's go look at the post-battle results. Here's the first screen of the post-battle results. As you can see, that was a first class mastery, a bruiser medal, a fire for effect medal, a high caliber, Confederate, and a Top Gun. As you can see from the team results screen, I did more than double the damage of the next best player, and I got 1200 base experience. That's pretty darn good. With 7 kills, 3k damage, I will take that. Nobody else came anywhere near close on our team or the enemy team. So here's the detailed results screen. As you can see, I fired 16 shots, 15 hit, 13 penned. Only the Jagdpans are 4 and the S35 were not penetrations. Did 3k damage, only received 2 hits, 1 of which penned. Damaged 8 enemy vehicles, destroyed 7, 100 base cap points, 1 defense point for that kill on the M4. I traveled almost 5 kilometers, received 23,000 credits, and almost 3k experience. So, this has been 1of9 bringing you a World of Tanks replay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.